Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of Transformer Facts Friday. This is the second weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys_R_Us. So this is part 2 of Friday's news. I've got another 10 things or so to go through with you right now. And we're going to start with something that's becoming a regular feature on here. This again is images from Takara Tomi's own Twitter page, and what they do is with any new figures that I suppose they're teasing us all with, you get the initial shot in the alternate mode and then you get 2 transformation shots until they're in their robot mode. So as I say, this is taken from the Takara Tomy actual home Twitter page and it's just really good. As I say, they do this all the time and I suppose it just hypes us up a little bit for the new figures as and when we can get them. This is another amazing upgrade kit for Shattered Glass Jetfire from Shockwave Labs. This one's quite simple and basic, but it's just a really good idea, and they've got an amazing colour scheme working there because as you can see, the translucent plastic really works well with the Shattered Glass version. They've got a standard blue one as well for the normal Jetfire, but there you go, this is their version for Shattered Glass Jetfire as well. Okay. Moving on, more Earthspark. Let me know, you guys, if any of you've seen these all yet. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. As I say, really surprised with how good it was. This is somebody else's interview. This is another YouTube video, and it's about meeting the voice actors and who they are. If you go to tformers.com, there's a direct link here to this, and as you can see there, you get to meet the actual Earthspark, again, voice actors. So this is the second one. There was one in yesterday's show, and again everything just seems to be Earthspark at the moment, and rightly so, because it is very, very good. Right, this is something again that we teased quite some time ago. This is 30's mdlx Nemesis Prime. This is some more in-hand images. Now this isn't obviously in-hand images with me, and again I'm going to apologise because I don't know why they chose to do this anyway. A completely black figure pretty much with a black background, and yes, I've got an awful reflection. Actually, the reflection is making it look maybe that little bit better. Yes, I am at work, apologies for that, but I wanted to get these images out to you straight away. So you can see this is really showing off, I suppose, all the accessories that is coming with him. Of course, if you want to see these images much clearer, tformers.com or indeed the 30 website themselves. Let's get the reflection out of the way. So you can see we've got the axe, we've got the large gun, we've got full posability. Again, it's showing there that you've got the articulation in the hands, the fact that of course the matrix is in his chest. That rifle just looks amazing. It's huge, incredibly posable, and that's just exactly what these figures are. They're absolutely stunning, and as you can see, he looks great. Right, last one there, of course, with the matrix. All primes have to have an obligatory shot holding the matrix. Okay, moving on. This is something we've not mentioned in ages, but this is brilliant. This again is taken from tformers.com, but you can head to the Sunbow Marvel archive yourself to see this. And what they've done and what they do quite often, although it does, as I say, seem to be quite some time, they update their website with exactly that, Marvel archives. And of course, this is an amazing episode. So this is G1 episode, the Search for Alpha Trion. So this, you can actually read the full script now on the Sunbow Marvel archive website, and of course it's got the introduction of Elita 1, which you can read there a little bit. But of course, as I say, if you want to read the full script, head to that website. There's a bit of a teaser on it on Tformers, but again, what a great website. It really is good to take a trip down memory lane, shall we say. Moving on, these are very interesting. So these are coscups. These are made by Numbskulls. Now, if the name's ringing a bell, that is because this is a video, by the way, which again is on Tformers, but is also available on Rolling Out, on their YouTube by Numbskull. Numbskull, if it's sounding familiar, that's the company who brought us the tubs, which was, of course, the Dux, Optimus Prime, and Megatron. There's so many pictures here. I've only took a few, but you've just got Bumblebee, Megatron, and Optimus Prime. So these are obviously cups. They're calling them coscups, and they're going to be retailing, they reckon, about $18. I've got no information on anything on them selling them anywhere else just yet. Just look at, there's the detail on the side. They do look really good, to be fair. I like the fact that we're getting lots of novelty things, and indeed just in time for Christmas. There's Megatron, there's Optimus Prime. That sort of gives you an idea of just how big, again, it actually is. And yeah, so there you go, Numbskulls, coscups, and they are going to be around about $18. Right, moving on. This is, again, can't wait for this. I'm dreading the glare, to be honest, but Victory Saber, as BMAC promised, it looks like they're getting some shipped because I've been on T-Formers and TFW 2005, and there are a couple of different people who have in hand their Victory Sabers. So I know we've seen lots of this before, but it's just so great to see it. That's all the instructions all wrapped up. This, of course, is the box, what it looks like when you open it, with the accessory pack on the front. There's the figures underneath it. And there, of course, is some of the main, well, it is Star Saber, but I was just about to say the reason why I've got these pictures is because some of these are compared with different characters and different figures that we haven't seen before. He is a huge figure. He is pretty much exactly as I worked him out to be, exactly the height of Commander Class Jetfire, which I'll show you in a second. But this here, this is good. This is giving people a bit more detail on this Brain Master gimmick. If you're unsure what it is, I've got the original Star Saber in a video on this channel to show you how the original Brain Master gimmick. This one works slightly different, so you can see that the big head is going to fold up, and when it folds up, it creates the faceplate for Star Saber. Oh, I zoomed in too much there, but I think the original's better, to be honest. I really do. But this looks just as good in the fact that, again, we're getting an updated Star Saber figure. I think that's all that really matters. There he is again. I think they're calling it the Brain of Courage. There is the fully combined mode of Victory Saber, but the jet mode, which again is just as impressive. You can see they've got the shield on the back as well. And here again, base mode, probably the least known or probably least going to be displayed mode of the particular figure. Still looks good. Victory Leo looks great. Again, both in jet modes. There's the comparison of the Micromasters, because of course they are just redecos of versions that we have already. And then, as I say, in a second, we're going to see that all-important, there you go, height comparison with Siege Commander Class Jetfire, to give you an idea of just how big the full combined mode is. I still can't wait to get hold of mine. I think it's fantastic. Right, moving on. This is something really crazy. I don't know if it's a typo or anything, but this is something, again, that was teased not so long ago. This is the Transformers crossover of the Segway scooters. Now, I'm saying there may be a typo here or something, but I've took this from TFW 2005. You can read it yourself. And as I scroll through the images, I'm going to give you some of the stats. It's saying that it will go 43.5 miles per hour, which I think is crazy fast for just a little scooter like that. It does look really good. It's, of course, got its own special pack. It's got the Decepticon logo on it. Again, apologies for the glare and the reflection. TFW 2005 for better images. It's got the limited edition Megatron branding. It's got, of course, as I said, the Decepticon logo. It just looks really good. And it's saying that it can get to 43.5 miles per hour in 3.9 seconds, which for me, that sounds crazy. I have no idea. I've never ridden one, but to me, if that's normal, then wow. Perhaps I need to get one anyway. Moving on, and again, this time we've now got Magic Square's take on Artfire. So we did Magic Square a couple of weeks back with their take on Grapple and Inferno. And again, as predicted, and as I pretty much mentioned in the other video, everybody seems to be sort of competing with each other. So this is their take on Artfire. The only thing that I've noticed here is there's no Target Master. I've got these images direct from Magic Square's Weibo page. Again, I don't have a Weibo account. I've just typed in Magic Square Weibo, and you can see all the images on there. This again is a figure that I really, well, the character I really like. To be honest, I think I'm liking the New Age one a little bit better, but I still like it. Right, moving on. Whilst I was on the Weibo page, I found this and I just thought it was really cool, so I wanted to share it with you. So this is, of course, Magic Square's take on Shockwave, but with a load of fan-made modes. All by the same person, though, so this is really cool. There is, I presume, like a Soundwave ghetto tape deck mode. None of these are official, obviously. Then we've got a tank mode. Then we've got a spaceship mode, which looks, again, exactly like the Soundwave one from Siege. And then we've got, like, I suppose, a bit of an arachnid or a walking or maybe even an AT-AT, obviously, because it's got the 4 legs. And then we've got, like, another tank sort of version or spaceship. All of them images, one person, and I couldn't translate his name or work it out, but this is off again Magic Square's Weibo page. So that's all the news for now. As ever, if anything else happens over the weekend, I will of course let you know straight away on here. Again, the live is going to be 10 p.m. Tomorrow, Saturday night, hopefully to cross over quite a few of the time zones to get quite a few people involved. And again, we're just going to be talking toys, new figures that, you know, I suppose whatever you want to talk about, that's the beauty of it. It's just a real fun hangout, and the last couple have just flown. And again, just to reassure anybody who wants to come on or wants to, anybody who's offended by swearing and cursing, there will not be any, so I can reassure you that. If you want to join in, it'd be great to have you on board. Ironhide's queued, ready to go for later on, and I'm part way through the chase version of Six Liner as well for Saturday night, and I've just got I'm just going to try and catch up with loads of other things and other videos, and I am going to get around to doing the Deathsaurus Desaurus original video as well, because that keeps getting requested. I'll do my best to keep up with it all. Again, always open to suggestions and ideas. Thank you very much again for all the support, channel members especially. Kath jumped on as well, so thank you very much for Kath Fuchs jumping on as a channel member, and everybody else who you're going to see mentioned in the credits of this video. Thank you everybody, and anybody who's sitting here now listening to me talk about Transformers, and indeed even liking and commenting on it. Thank you very much guys, take care.